If you've reached your 40s and quietly feel like you've lost yourself somewhere along the way, you are not alone. Maybe life became about everyone else. Maybe the years moved faster than you expected. If that's where you are right now, this is your gentle reset. Not a dramatic reinvention, not a hustle-hard transformation. Just a soft, supportive way to begin again. So, make yourself something warm to drink and let's begin. If you're new here, hey, hi, hello, my name is Melanie and I write cozy living books for real life and cozy fantasy for gentle escape. Before we talk about routines or habits or changing anything in your life, we need to start here. You are not too late. Starting over in your 40s is not a failure. It's not something to feel behind about. And it certainly doesn't mean that you have done anything wrong. In fact, many women wake up in their 40s in a way they never could before, because this is often the decade where the noise quiets just enough for you to finally hear yourself again. So if you've been feeling restless, if you've been craving change, if part of you has been thinking, I want my life to feel like mine again, that is not a crisis. That is clarity. And if this is resonating with you, tell me in the comments. Are you in your reset era right now? Now, before we go any further, I want to gently say something important. This reset is not about becoming a completely different person. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. tomorrow, overhaul your entire life in a weekend, or suddenly become the most disciplined version of yourself overnight. Because for many women, especially in midlife, that kind of pressure is exactly what led us to the burnout in the first place. Instead, we are creating change the cozy way. Slow, intentional, nervous system friendly. This is about small shifts that quietly bring you back home to yourself. Because the truth is, a sustainable change in your 40s rarely comes from force. It comes from gentleness and consistency. Before we change anything on the outside, we start here with emotional clutter. Because many women in their 40s aren't just physically tired. They are carrying years of pressure, expectations, and the heavy feeling of, I should have done more by now. If that thought has ever crossed your mind, believe you me, it has crossed my mind on many occasions. I want you to take a slow breath right now. You are not behind. You are on your own timeline. One of the most powerful gentle reset practices, simple journaling. You don't need pages and pages, just quiet honesty. You might ask yourself, what am I quietly tired of carrying? What feels heavy in my life right now? What do I want more of in this next chapter? Let this be a release, not a performance. No one else needs to see it. This step alone can create so much emotional space for what comes next. Once your inner world has a little more breathing room, we move gently to your environment. Now, let me lovingly say this. We are not deep cleaning the entire house in one weekend. A gentle reset works best when it is small and doable. Instead of everything, choose one cozy shift. Maybe you clear one drawer, refresh your bedding, create a small reading corner, or simply tidy the surface that you see first thing each morning. Our homes affect our nervous systems more than we realise. And small changes can create surprising waves of calm. You are not aiming for perfection. You are creating pockets of peace. If there is one practice that makes the biggest difference during a life reset, it's this. Create one soft anchor in your day. Not 5 new habits, not a complicated routine, just one. This anchor becomes the gentle rhythm that your day can return to. It might be a quiet morning tea ritual, a short daily walk, an evening wind down routine, or a Sunday reset that helps you begin the week calmly. The magic here is consistency, not intensity. Because when life feels uncertain, having one small thing that belongs to you can be incredibly grounding. Start small enough that it feels almost easy. That's how real change begins. Before we finish, I want you to imagine something with me. 6 months from now, your home feels calmer. Your days feel a little softer. You feel more like yourself again. Not because you forced a massive life overhaul, but because you made small, loving shifts that added up over time. You don't need to become someone new in your 40s. You are not behind. You are not starting from scratch. You are simply coming home to yourself, one gentle step at a time. If you're in your gentle reset era, I would love for you to stay here in this cozy corner of the internet. Subscribe for more soft resets, cozy routines, and gentle life shifts for women in their next chapter. And if you would like extra cozy encouragement, you can join my newsletter, The Cozy Reset, and I will leave the link for that down below in the description. And tell me in the comments, what is one small reset that you are starting this week? I'm so glad you're here. See you soon. Bye.